Hello, welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing a witchy chat slash vlog style video. I'm not really sure what I'm going to name these when I post them, probably whatever other people are naming them, honestly. But basically what I want to start doing are these vlog style witchy chat, witchy topic videos. Maybe share some favorites or basically whatever, unscripted, just witchy topic videos. And really I want to get out on here and just be myself and give you guys honest answers. I certainly don't have the answer to everything. I'll be the first to say that, but just thought I'd get on here and chat with you all. So with that, I will apologize ahead of time if I sound congested or whatnot. My family and everyone who was at the Thanksgiving dinner this last year got a really nasty cold, so I am still getting over that. My witchy space is disgustingly dusty. I haven't done anything in here in like 2 weeks because I have not been feeling well. But aside from that, I'm doing much better now, so I probably won't walk the camera around today because it's a mess. But some of the things I'd like to do on these videos is maybe kind of give you guys a room tour. I've had requests for a witchy bookshelf tour in depth, also for my witchy herbs, so I'd like to do those, maybe this style, so I can show you those while also chatting about things. I've also got a pretty good size gemstone collection, though I'm organizing that right now, so it might be a little while before I do one on that. I've got some oils and pretty good size oracle and tarot deck collection, so you know, things like that, or any other witchy topics, whatever's on my mind. I want to do these videos very just take it as it is, you know, so I'm not going to get all done up for I'll probably just talk the way I normally talk. So in a lot of my videos I try and not cuss or anything like that, just because, you know, you don't know who's watching, and like to be respectful of everybody and want my videos to be helpful. But on this style video, these vlogs, you know, it's whatever I'm gonna say or do is just who I am. So forewarning, you know, sometimes I cuss a lot, sometimes not at all. So, but I know some people worry about that. So anyways, these videos are pretty much just gonna be whatever. So aside from doing maybe some witchy room tours and things like that, one of the topics I wanted to talk about today is subscription boxes. So since I've been practicing witchcraft maybe 7 years now, and over the last 4 years I've actually started to accumulate stuff, and I've never been a very big person on having a ton of things personally. One, when I was younger, I just couldn't afford it, flat out. I just didn't have the money for it. And two, I just, you know, just never really wanted a lot of stuff. And then I got into witchcraft, and you know, naturally I like having things that have a use and a value, and so not full scale, you know, minimalism, but I like things to have a purpose, and if I'm not using it, I like to find another home for it. But I've gathered quite a bit of things over the years now that I am using, but it's a lot of stuff. Especially within the last year, I'd say that since I started my YouTube channel, for the first time in my life, I'm actually in a position where I can afford to get subscription boxes. First time. I mean, I have not been able to really do a lot of that in the past. And I love getting surprises and opening the boxes, so I've really enjoyed being able to do that on my channel. I'm still going to do subscription boxes, but probably not as many, because what I have found is that while I have these things, and and I am using them, I am feeling a little overwhelmed by stuff. I think literally in my witchy room alone, I have more belongings that I have gained over the last 4 years than I have accumulated total the previous 40 years. So I just feel like there's just too much stuff. So probably what I'm gonna do is, there are some subscription boxes I really like Nine of Earth, that tarot subscription box. I really like that box, but they do let you know what the deck is ahead of time online, so I may only get a couple a year if it's a deck that I really, really want. And the craft boxes, I love getting those. I don't honestly use as much of it as often as I would like. I just don't have as much time to sit down and do a lot of crafty things. I will definitely eventually use all the stuff, but on those I will probably get them not as often. The Cora Create crafts that I have gotten the last couple months, I'm really liking that box. And she does have themes, and she lets you know ahead of time what they are, and you can easily pause your subscriptions. So I will probably get a couple, maybe 2 or 3 of those throughout next year if they're themes that I really want. I'm gonna keep the Witch's Moon and Witch's Roots box because I love those boxes. And that is where I get my witchy supplies from. So I live in an area that doesn't really have, I can't just like walk down the street into a metaphysical store or anything like that. So, you know, I get a lot of my supplies from those boxes, and I just really get a lot of value and use out of everything I get out of their boxes. So those ones will be the constant. I will still next year be getting the Witch's Moon and the Witch's Roots boxes. Everything else is probably going to be far and few between. I did recently try a Archer and Olive box, and I really love it. I did pause my subscription on that for the December or January box, whatever's coming out. I will probably get 1 or 2 of those next year. It is only a quarterly box, but I think that if I got it just consistently, that I would just be collecting journals that are blank, and that's not really my goal. I loved everything I got in the box that I got last year, or this last, was it a couple months ago. And I think I've found a use for the 2 journals that I got in there. But my concern again is I don't want to just collect stuff. I want to make sure that everything I have is stuff that's being used. And another issue too is I don't really have any family or anybody close by that's into what I'm into, where I can easily just give away things that aren't useful to me, that I won't use. So it would be another thing if I could get these subscription boxes and share them all with you online, and then just give away easily everything that that I won't use, but I don't really have anybody to give it to, one, and it costs a lot of money to ship things to try and do like a lot of giveaways and stuff. So I do want to do a giveaway here and there. I love doing that, but it just doesn't warrant me getting tons of subscription boxes and collecting a bunch of things that I'm not using. What are the other boxes that I think I might get again? Fountain pens. Truffet, I think, is the name of the company. I want to get their Next Level Up box. The issue is those boxes are like, they're like $80 a box, and you have to get 3 months in a row. So I definitely want to get a few, but I'm not sure what time next year I'm going to do those, but probably sometime next year I'll get a 3-month subscription to their next box, and then I'll probably have enough pens really to use all the different inks that I want to have ready to use. So I don't want to just collect those for the sake of collecting them. Again, I want to, you know, obtain things that I will use. But that's pretty much where I'm at with subscription boxes. What do you guys think? I mean, I really like to know what other people think. If you can afford to get subscription boxes, or you like getting subscription boxes, do you feel like it's too much stuff, getting them all the time? Don't get me wrong, I love getting them, I love opening them, and I do use a lot of the stuff. It's just I'm feeling overwhelmed by things right now, so I'm gonna take a little back burner on those. Not as much, but I'll still definitely be doing those. I want to do more videos like this, vlog style, Q&A, maybe, things like that. If you guys have any topics that you want to chat about, let me know down in the comments. Someday I'd like to get into doing lives. I'm just not there yet because I don't know, I'm just not ready to commit to doing lives right now. We're trying that out, so I thought I'd try this vlog style first, and go from there. Let me see, what else do I have going on right now? Books next year are probably going to take a little bit more of a back burner. I bought a lot of books this year, and while I've read quite a lot, I think I've read something like 40 books this year, which is a lot for me. I still didn't get anywhere near to how many books I read, or how many books I bought versus what I've read. So yeah, so I'll probably get some books, and I'll still definitely be doing my book flip throughs next year, because I've got a lot more books to show. Maybe once I do my bookcase walkthrough video, if there's anything specific that you guys would like me to do a flip through of, I'd be happy to do that. What else for my channel next year? I am going to keep doing those witchy spell videos. I love that. I actually have a whole pile over there ready to do a certain spell that I had been planning to get out several weeks ago, but with my birthday and the holidays and getting sick, it's just collecting dust. So, but yes, I would like to, maybe do a vlog style every month, and at least one spell, protection spell style video, and a book flip through, as well as the subscription boxes, as just kind of like the basic bare minimum for my channel each month, and then the random other subscriptions as I get them, here and there. If it's a box that I know is a theme I really want, or a deck I really want, something like that. I've also tried doing like a favorites video, and to be honest with you, I have a really hard time finding enough like favorites things to do a video every month. I love watching those videos. I love watching everyone's favorites. Here's what my favorite book and my favorite, whatnot for the month. But yeah, it's just a lot of work for me to try and like keep a list and go, what are my favorites for like 1 month's time. So I think what I might do is, when I do the vlogs, if I have anything in particular that I am enjoying, or using a lot of, or is a favorite at the time, then maybe I'll probably just randomly share it in those videos. Some of the videos might not be on a tripod. With this one, I might just like walk you around, my witchy room or whatnot. I don't know. It's kind of freeform. I'm just kind of throwing it out there. It's gonna be whatever it is. I really feel like doing a witchy room tour. It's just won't happen today because it's just way too dirty. I'm a pretty clean person, and the dust is just too much right now. Let's see, what else do I want to talk about? I don't really know, honestly. We'll see if I can even come up with enough stuff to chat about for these videos. Some of them may be shorter than others. I am going to do a planner video for this year. I actually found the planner that I want to use for this next year. It's not perfect. I'm still on the lookout for a perfect planner, but it just may not exist. But this one's pretty darn close, and so I'll be doing a flip through of that soon, as well as I am trying to get it set up without, like, prior to using it, so I can actually show you guys, do a flip through of it actually set up for the year, you know, how I plan, how I organize, what I keep track of, things like that. But we'll see. I'm working on it. It's just, I didn't get the planner till just the other day, and I've got basically till the end of December to get it completely set up before I start using it. Actually probably 3 weeks, because there's a lot of personal like goal setting and stuff in this planner that I'd like to fill out before January 1st. So whatever I can get set up in it within the next few weeks, I'll do a video and show you guys that setup. I will still show journals and planners and things like that as I get them, but really just ones that I'm buying for my personal use. So if and when I buy them, then I'll do flip throughs of those for sure. I don't know, I can't really think of anything else. I think this year something I want to get more into is writing letters to people and using all my pretty stationery and wax stamps and things like that, as well as doing some more spell work. So a lot of the spell work I do, I don't know what it's like for a lot of other witches, but I don't do a ton of it. Like, I do every day, like, witchcraft is part of my life, things like stir my coffee and down to the, you know, blessing the herbs I'm using when I'm cooking, and everyday life things, like a lot of little teeny tiny things. You know, every aspect of my life, my witchcraft, you know, working it into it. And then aside from that, I do some big spells, you know, for big things, and then a lot of protection stuff. You know, I'll do a lot of protection spells, and candle spells. I like those. But aside from that, I don't do a lot of just spell work for any little thing. You know, I like to try and usually meditate on things, see what I can, you know, is there something, does it really need a spell? You know, I find a lot of things don't really actually need a spell to change. It's just maybe an attitude adjustment on my part, or a change of habits, you know, actually exerting myself in a certain way to change a situation. So if I can do something without doing a spell, then I'm going to do it without doing a spell. But I would like to do more spell work. I literally enjoy doing spell work, so I'll probably really dive into even more different ways and forms of doing protection spells, because I don't think you can do too many protection spells. You know, never hurts to be even more protected. So I want to find some unique different ways, different spells, and put them out there for you guys. Do those videos. So I want to do more of those, and I don't know, I'm feeling a bit rambly. We'll see how these videos go. Hopefully they'll get better with time and I won't repeat myself too much. But what else can I talk about? How about altars? I mean, do you guys use altars? Because all last year I was really led to kind of not have a actual working altar. I have a space that I can use if I need to do something, but I didn't have a altar set up per se. I have some like little shrines and things around that I keep up, but the actual altar top, I went almost, I mean, pretty much a whole year without one. And then I've reset one up about a month ago, and I'm looking at it right now, and all its dust. I haven't really done much with it. So I don't know, maybe my practice is changing and maybe I just won't really be using an altar all the time. I like having the altars, And definitely when I'm doing spell work, you know, but like I said, you know, I mean, I do a lot of protection work, but big spells, like I can totally see setting up an altar and using it. I like having things out for display, but I'm just not really using a working altar right now. Or I've got some shrines and things around my space. I have a little spot that I use every day where I, you know, set up incense, sometimes candle offerings. Pretty much, I use that on the regular, you know, and I've got like a place that I put, started doing crystal grids, you know, so we'll do a new grid every so often and switch that out. But yeah, I mean, my altar these days, I you know, like I said, I redid one, and it's just really kind of just like decoration almost, you know. So it's kind of a weird spot for me. Not quite sure, you know, what that's gonna look like in the coming years. I definitely use the space as a working space if I've got something big I'm doing, but just to have an altar set up to use on the regular, I don't know if I'm going to keep doing that. I might refresh this one since I need to really re-clean my whole room after not really doing much for a couple weeks. I might reset it and see how it goes. But I don't know. I'm playing with the idea of just really getting rid of it. I've got the space I need if I need to set one up to do something. But what do you guys think? I'd like to know. Anyways, I think that's it for today. I can't really think of anything else to chat about. We've been going for about 20 minutes now, so that's long enough. What do you guys think? What would you like to talk about? Let me know, and I'll talk to you guys next time. Have a great day.